Good evening. A footballer makes his debut and loses. A team trains for a match that has not happened yet. A vaccine stops something that has not returned. And in Malta, tapes played to a jury. A journalist killed 7 years ago. A man naming names. That is the difference between a game and a death. One waits, the other does not. A Ghanaian footballer has made his Premier League debut, though the night ended in disappointment. Brandon Thomas-Asante came on for Coventry City in their opening match against Arsenal at the Emirates Stadium. The Black Stars forward became one of the few players to have competed at every level of English football. But the occasion was spoiled by the result. Arsenal, the reigning champions, won 3-0. Thomas-Asante posted about the match on social media afterwards. He described having mixed emotions about the evening. Ghana's Soccernet reported this. A presidential inquiry has found the head of an Islamic body guilty of misconduct. President Asif Ali Zardari ordered the probe into the top official at Comstech. That's the Organization of Islamic Cooperation's Standing Committee on Scientific and Technological Cooperation, based in Islamabad. The inquiry committee declared him guilty of misconduct and non-compliance. The official has rejected the findings. He's calling the inquiry one-sided and claims the presidency was misused. He remains in his post. Dawn reported this. A racetrack has been set up on the National Mall in Washington. It's there for the Freedom 250 Grand Prix, an IndyCar event running through the heart of the capital. Damian Paletta went to see it. He's the Washington coverage chief for the Journal. He got to ride shotgun in a Corvette on the track just before the race. The circuit winds past some of America's most recognizable monuments. Drivers will be racing at high speed where tourists normally stroll. It's an unusual sight for Washington. The city doesn't often host motorsports events, especially not on the National Mall itself. WSJ World reported this. Conflicts are breaking out in multiple regions around the world. The United States is now at war with Iran. That conflict doesn't exist in isolation. It connects to other wars happening right now across the globe. Mary Louise Kelly spoke with 2 NPR correspondents about these links. Tom Bowman and Emily Feng explained how the fighting ties together. The conversations explored what these connections mean for people watching from a distance. Understanding these relationships matters. What happens in one place can ripple outward. Wars that seem distant can affect lives far from the battlefield. NPR World reported this. Democrats who built their profiles criticizing Donald Trump are struggling to win primary elections. Alexander Vindman lost his Senate primary race in Virginia on Tuesday. He became a national figure after testifying during Trump's first impeachment, but that wasn't enough to carry him to victory. Vindman is just the latest in a series of prominent Trump critics who have stumbled when trying to turn their resistance credentials into electoral success. The pattern suggests that opposing the former president, while it may bring attention, doesn't necessarily translate into votes when Democrats are choosing their candidates. Politico reported this. Alexander Vindman lost his primary in Virginia on Tuesday. He testified against Trump. That did not win him a Senate seat. Melbourne now. Detectives raided the construction union's headquarters. 5 men arrested, some of them union organizers. Auckland's City Rail Link is getting closer to opening. The Vital Emergency exercise is happening this week. It's simulating a fire on a train near one of the main stations. Emergency services are testing their response procedures before the new rail system begins carrying passengers. The drill is the last in a series designed to make sure crews know how to handle serious incidents in the underground stations and tunnels. The City Rail Link will connect existing rail lines through the center of Auckland when it opens. RNZ reported this. Police have raided the construction union's headquarters in Melbourne this morning. Detectives executed search warrants at the CFMEU building and 5 other properties across the city. 5 men have been arrested and taken into custody. Some of those arrested are understood to be union organizers with the CFMEU. The raids are part of an ongoing investigation, though police have not yet revealed what offenses are being examined. The construction union has been under scrutiny in recent years over allegations of workplace misconduct and intimidation. No charges have been laid at this stage. ABC Australia reported this. A top football club has wrapped up its training camp in the capital. Asante Kotoko spent 2 weeks preparing in Accra. The Porcupine Warriors have now returned to their home city of Kumasi. They're getting ready for the new Ghana Premier League season. Training will continue there. The club is also preparing for a match against Hearts of Oak. 3 News reported this. A jury in Malta has heard police interrogation tapes in the murder case of journalist Daphne Caruana Galizia. She was killed by a car bomb in 2017. The suspect, Jorgen Fenech, is heard on the recordings accusing the Prime Minister's chief of staff of ordering the attack. He claims money he paid to a middleman in the plot was actually extortion. Caruana Galizia was an investigative reporter. Her work exposed corruption at the highest levels of Maltese politics and business. The tapes were played during court proceedings. Fenech denies the murder charge. OCCRP reported this. A new cancer vaccine has shown it can stop melanoma from coming back in patients who've already been treated for the disease. The vaccine is made by Moderna, the same company that produced one of the COVID vaccines. This treatment is personalized. It works differently from traditional vaccines. Doctors create a unique version for each patient based on their specific tumor. The results mark a significant step forward for this type of medicine. Melanoma is the most serious form of skin cancer. If the approach continues to prove successful, it could change how doctors treat not just melanoma, but other cancers as well. The vaccine trains the immune system to recognize and attack any cancer cells that might remain after surgery or other treatments. Nature reported this.